It's time for a rundown because this has been going on for days now. Because you're an asshole and you just want to defend your position in Donald Trump and Marjorie Taylor. So let's go ahead. Okay, so going back, I don't even know how far. Yeah, you're fixated on Marxism. So just responding to my stuff as I criticized you for flooding my notifications, and you ignored that aspect of my reply back there. This would be far as I think this would be, yeah. Don't know who is creating their own problems, and I don't care. Whatever that means. Who are you to say anything then, and why not? Don't know who is creating their own problems and don't care. What do you mean you don't care? Or, again, why not? The way I see it, you seem extremely cornered. You can help them, right? You would, yeah, I mean, you're asking me this, yet you're the one carrying on about Marxism, whatever you think Marxism is. Now, I don't know either, but I'm not the one arguing it either. So, but I don't bother really learning about things unless I really have to, because you guys don't listen. This is not about facts, this is about questions, both psychological and breakdown questions. So, you would call that Marxism and vote against it. I thought you don't care. So what do? If you wanted to help people as an individual, why would I care? That's not Marxism at all. But you just said, well, your original remark was that life is what everyone makes of it. So why would people need help? And you also ignore the fact that there are human obstacles that debunk that philosophy. We have people who discriminate. We have authorities that, who knows what obstacles there even are. People get fucked over. Who knows? Life is what you make of it. That doesn't even make any even sense. Yeah, some people do create their own problems, but other people create problems for other people too, though. The Republican Party, for example. How or why am I a Marxist then? By admission in your previous post. This doesn't answer my question. You're the one telling me that I'm a Marxist, and I'm asking you how. You don't tell me. I don't know what you're talking about, so explain. This is a non-answer, so no, so far you haven't. And I should have said that before, but because I'm all about problem solving and people helping each other. That's my only guess to what you're talking about here. By admission to what? You don't explain that. It doesn't matter what you won't show in what. It doesn't matter what does this even mean? It doesn't matter what you won't show with your whole statement. What? It doesn't matter what that you won't show the whole statement. It doesn't mean anything. That's just a nonsense reply. Okay, now you're flooding my inbox. Yeah. Just responses to yours. Responses to what? You didn't say anything. You didn't explain to me how I'm Marxist. You just you gave me a non-answer. Explain. But I've already covered that, so anyway, just maybe go back even further. Yes, you are at fault of you. I didn't say nobody is, but if you create your own problems, did I say anything about creating one's own problems? You're the one saying that, what did you say? I can't remember exactly. Yeah, let's go back for even further here. Come on. You, Bernie, and the squad are Marxist. Just because you say so? Well, the thing is that you dismissing questions doesn't make them invalid. And as long as you insist on posting bullshit, you're going to be refuted or questioned. So, telling me they are unworthy is nothing and demonstrates insanity. Yeah. If socialism means solving problems and economic problems, then I own that. Then I own that. If socialism means, did I say anything about socialism being solutions to any social and economic problems? And as for Bernie, he only wanted socialized healthcare and college education. Well, continued education, that's all he was asking for. I remember, I guess you say, well, you're trying to suggest, which would be a straw man, that Bernie was all about replacing capitalism with socialism, and that's not at all what he was about, or is even now. Which would make it a straw man because he's only after socialized healthcare and education. And yes, that would solve a lot of problems. The question there, how would it not? As you say, they wouldn't, as you're condemning it as Marxism. Well, I'll give you my explanation, my perspective on how that would work. Okay, so healthcare would, well, aside from the price gouging and excessively expensive, Medicare, healthcare, whatever, whether it be any kind of appointments or even surgeries, any prescription medications or assistive technologies. Socialized healthcare would result in immensely less expenses for everyone. But then you get your continued education. That would enable a lot more people to get an education in a field that they want. And provided that those people are getting that education and are becoming employed in either a job or a career that they like and they care about, that means a higher salary for all of those people. Whereas without it, people would be suffering. People would be in a position that they are now. And not only that, but people would care about their work. So that would mean that with the socialized healthcare, that would be not only money left in both their wallet and bank account, but also a lot more money to be spent in the economy in the long run. Think about that. That's Marxism. That's Marxism to you. You haven't even explained how Marxism is bad. So, what the fuck? You don't even have. Well, you're under the straw man that Bernie wanted to replace capitalism with socialism, and that's bullshit. You threw all those countries at me, and that's a non-answer because that's not what Bernie was about. Okay, so you're saying all those countries only had socialized healthcare and education? So, you got nothing here, dude. So, yeah. Okay, no, you said socialism is Marxism. I said I'm all about problem solving. Why you insist everyone is always at fault for their problems. And I also, you said, everyone is all at fault for their problems. And you said, yes, you were at fault for you created your own problems. That's a straw man right there. I did not say create problems. I said for the problems that they have. I didn't say anything about them creating the problems that they have. I should have seen that before. That could be a huge problem in this. That was my fault. I should have noticed that before. Yeah, so that's a straw man. I didn't say anything about creating the problems. People don't always create their own problems. Other people create problems for them. Or create problems that cause complications for other people. Who knows why somebody was unemployed or whatever? You don't care either. You're not interested in what their problem is. You don't even know what their fucking problem is. Who knows? And you're not interested in finding out because all you're interested in is arguing is Marxism and socialism. And this empty philosophy that life is what everyone makes of it. And you're talking from a position of wealth? You don't know anything. You don't know anything about anyone. You're ignorant. So, I think I'll leave it at that.